Hmm. I wonder if there are any nature niños out there in Zoom land today. This is how we're doing it. We're doing it via Zoom. But hello, how are you? Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm Sally with Nature, Signs, and Stories, and today's story is another favorite of mine called Wild Child. This is a good one, a really good one. It's written by someone called Jean Willis. And then the illustrator, or in this instance, the person taking the pictures, perhaps, is called Lorna Freytag. So I'm going to pop over to share a screen with all of you. And I will go through the signs. Okay, are you ready? Ready? Do you see that on your screen? That first sign is for the word child. And we just sign child like this, child. Like kind of like there's a little child standing here right next to me. And this is their head, child. Or of course it might be lower. You can't see my hand when I sign it down here, but child. That's how we sign that sign. This is the word father, and we sign father like this. You have a 5 handshake. You put your thumb right in the middle of your forehead. Father, father, father. Some people will wiggle it like this, and that's kind of a cute way of saying daddy. This, can you guess from looking at that picture what that word might be? That dandelion is caught up in the wind and its seeds are being blown away. So this is how we sign wind. Wind, wind. Next is sun. Do you remember this one? This has been in a few stories before. Do you remember? See if you can remember. Think. Can you remember how we sign sun? It's like this, sun, sun. Some people will draw a circle with their finger first and then sign like this. But you have your hand with all your fingers together in this way, and then it kind of opens like the rays of the sun coming down. Sun, sun, sun. Next is lightning, and I know we did this one too. Do you remember? Do you remember how to sign that? It's a cool sign. You take your pointer finger and you just make the wiggles that are in the sky. Just like that. Lightning, lightning. Mother. So father is like this with this handshake. Mother is like this on the chin. Mother, father, mother, father. So today you, instead of saying mom or dad, you can say, and then ask for what you want. Try that out. That will be cool. Do you remember this one? We did this one as well. This has shown up in a few stories. That's right. The word is moon, and we sign it like this. It's kind of like the shape of half the moon, sort of up in the sky. Moon. This is the ocean. Have you ever been to the ocean before? I love playing in the waves. I love it. So we sign ocean like this. Just like the waves. Hopefully I'll get to go see the ocean soon, maybe this summer. And I hope you do too. What about this? I believe we just had this recently with Coyote. Stars in the sky. And remember, if you sign it this way, I told you it's socks. That's silly. So if you're talking about stars, you want to make sure your palms are facing out, out in the direction of where you're signing. Stars, Earth, Earth. Well, you can sign it just like this, Earth in context, like you're shaping it. But the official sign is like this. It's a little bit of a tricky one. So you have one hand that's a fist and still, and then you take your middle finger and your thumb, you place them on top and rock them back and forth. So it's sort of like the earth rocking all of us back and forth all the time. We might not feel the movement, but we are always in motion. We are always moving. These two little cuties are brothers. So I think we learned recently the sign for boy is like this. Okay, like my hat's a little bit in the way, but boy, boy, girl, because we will do sister in a minute, boy, girl. So the way we sign brother is boy, and then we go like this, brother, brother. And this sign used to be signed like this with the two fingers together like this, brother, brother, because this is the sign for same. So meaning a boy from the same family, brother. But if you try signing that, you could feel it's a little awkward in the wrists. So sign language is just like other languages where shortcuts have been made and ease of saying things has been introduced, or in this instance, signing things. So over time, brother, where you have to turn your wrists out, became brother. And you just put your hands on top like this. It's much easier. Brother, much easier. Brother. Sister, sister, sister. So same thing. This is the sign for girl. We learned it recently. It comes from way back when girls used to wear bonnets and there would be a string here. Girl, just with your thumb. Girl. And two girls in the same family became sisters like this. But over time, the sign became sister, sister. So I wonder, I'm curious, do you have a brother or a sister or both? I wonder. Bug and bear. Bug is like this. Bug. Hand shape is like this. Thumb on your nose and you wiggle. Bug. Bear is like this. Bear. Bear. Let's see. Next is deer. And what's that little guy eating the nut down there? What's he called? That's right, he's a squirrel. So we say deer. That's easy because the antlers, right? Deer. No, it's not mom and dad. No, deer. And squirrel. You take your middle finger and your pointer finger or your peace signs. Turn your hands like this. Crook your fingers up, and that's just like the squirrel's sharp little teeth eating those nuts. Deer and squirrel. Deer and squirrel. Okay, what's next? Oh, what are these children doing? Do you know? What are these children doing? I see that they have something on their fronts. It looks to me that they are in some kind of race, a running race, right? You can certainly gesture run like this, but we sign it like this. Run, run, run. So you have this hand shape, and then your pointer finger touches your thumb. And you kind of move it along. Run, run. This is a great thing to be doing this time of year. We're getting close to summer and it's getting warmer and warmer. What's he doing? He's swimming. You're right. Swim is like this. Swim, swim, swim. Do you like swimming? I like swimming a lot. Eat and drink. Eat and drink. The girl is eating and drinking. It looks like she has crunchy carrots and crunchy apple. And I don't know if that's a boy or a girl, but they're drinking some cool, refreshing water. That's my favorite drink is water. What are they doing? What are these children doing? This is our last sign, our last word in the story for today. They are, I'm listening. That's right, they are playing. They're playing. They look like they're having a really good time. Do you like to play? I bet you do. So we sign play like this. You put your thumb and your pinky up on both hands. The other fingers stay down, and then you wiggle like this. Play, 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 play. Let's go play. Play, play, play. Okay. So have you got all those? Those were a lot of signs, but many of them were repeats. So we're going to go ahead and actually read the story now, called Wild Child. It's a good one with really cool pictures. I am a child, the very last child, the very last child left in the wild. Do you see that? Very last child left in the wild. Who is my father? Wind and sun and lightning, fire and thunder gun. She certainly has had the wind blow her hair about. Who is my mother? Moon and sea and stars and earth gave birth to me. Who are my brothers? Bug and bear and badger, bat and fox and hare. Who are my sisters? Deer and mole and skylark, squirrel, vixen and vole. She sure has a lot of wild friends. Where do I live? Wherever I wish. I run with the rabbits. I swim with the fish. What do I eat? Whatever tastes best. From hedgerow, field, and farm and nest. What do I drink? I drink rain by the drop. Dew on a daisy is my fizzy pop. She must be catching the dew on the daisies. Where do I go? Wherever feels good. The foot of a mountain, the heart of the wood. You see her there in the forest? It looks like she has a friend with her here. Where is that friend I saw? Can you see? I know it's a bit fuzzy. But that is her dog or her wolf. Why am I hiding and why must I run? The grown-ups will catch me and ruin my fun. Have you ever had a grown-up ruin your fun before? She looks a bit like she's hiding, huh? She doesn't want her fun to be ruined. They caught the wild children and put them in zoos. They made them do sums and wear sensible shoes. They put them to bed at the wrong time of day and made them sit still when they wanted to play. They scrubbed them with soap and they made them eat peas. They made them behave and say pardon and please. They took all their wisdom and wildness away. That's why there are none in the forests today. Do you like peas? I actually love peas personally, but I'm not sure how these two feel about it. They look like they might be a brother and a sister, if you remember those signs. Except for just one. How I wish there were two. Hey, I've seen another wild child. She's got a good view. I've seen another wild child. It's you. She looks happy to have found you. It's true. Even if we go to schools and programs, or we're doing our lessons at home, or we're running from one activity to the other, and maybe we don't have as much time to play as we would like, it's still true that inside our hearts, we are all wild children. So I hope you enjoyed that book today. Miss Sally's been having technology problems. We've changed to a different internet carrier, but I don't think it's any better. So we're not sure what to do. We live way far down a canyon in the mountains, and it's just been tricky lately. So I'm sorry we haven't had the live stories. We're trying things this way. Do let us know if you watch and if you have any suggestions, okay? Otherwise, go well, be well today, Nature Niños. Ciao, bye-bye, until next time.